Hello Virgo, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Virgo for the month of August. Now do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's go ahead and get into this here for you, Virgo. Now I am using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, the Rider-Waite Tarot, as well as the Kipper Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below. Let's go ahead and make sure we're all set up and in view, and then we'll get right into it for you, Virgo. Wow. What an incredible reading here. At least, I mean, we'll have to get into it, but the cards that we pulled here are very good. So, hope you're enjoying the start of this Leo season. Let's go ahead and put that up there. And all right, Leo season, Virgo, energy on the bottom. You have the 9 of Wands. So, you know, at some point in this month, it is possible that some of you will need to stand your ground on something. This is a major card of perseverance. It may not, it could mean that you need to stand your ground around something, but it could also mean that you need to stick with something. You need to keep going. In fact, I don't know if I see a whole lot of people here. I feel like this is less about you standing your ground up to against somebody else. I feel like this is more about you sticking through something and seeing it through to the end. Sticking with something, seeing it work, seeing it happen. The 9 of Wands says that you're basically there, okay? You're like sitting at the finish line. It's just a matter of crossing the finish line. And you may be closer to doing that than you realize when you have this 9 of Wands energy. Very good message here for you, because well, first, I'm not feeling like anything negative in viewing this or in reading this or anything like that. In fact, I just feel like this is looking very good for you. In fact, I think some of you could see something very important come to a completion here in this month, primarily because we have this 10, but also because we have the World card here as well. And so, yeah, let's just dive into this a little bit more. But in the overall situation, you have this 10 of Cups. So the 10s in tarot represent completions. You also have a major completion with the World. We'll talk about that more as we go along. But the 10 of Cups is this feeling of having all 10 cups overflowing. It's like reaching the final cup at the end of the rainbow. It is realizing some type of legitimate happiness in your life. It's an extremely positive sign. It's sort of like you can think of the 10 of Cups as sort of like a happiness pill. It's like the perfect energy delivered right to you on a silver platter or a gold platter. That is what the 10 of Cups is all about. This is also a very good sign for family energy. You can see the family kind of dancing, frolicking, enjoying themselves here. It signifies a strong family unit or just family situations going well in your life. The other thing is, take a look at this house in the distance, right? The house in the distance here, that represents abundance. Houses, of course, are traditionally a way that people, build wealth over the course of their lifetime or create abundance. And whether it's through real estate or it's through something else, the idea of the 10 of Pentacles is this is emotional abundance, right? It can be abundance in any form, but it's sort of like this idea of having an emotionally successful period of time or emotionally successful period of your life. And another way that I often put it is it's like sort of like windfalls of happiness when you get the 10 of Cups. So it's like, here's the thing, you have the 9 of Wands on the bottom, right? At any point in this month, if you feel like giving up, try to return to that 10 of Cups energy and say, wait, if I just keep going, I will fulfill. I will find myself celebrating. I will feel fulfilled. I will get to the last cup in my life here. And so at the beginning of the month, you have the King of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Star card. So the King of Cups really asks you to take a look at how you are emotionally responding to situations. You can see that this person, there's a whole lot going on here. You can see the ship in the background. The seas are rocky, right? The seas are sort of rough. the waves are, that's the seas are rough, right? And the whale is sort of coming out of the water. Not only that, but they're like sitting in the middle of this rocky or fast-moving ocean. And the idea here is that despite everything that's going on around them, they are remaining calm. Take a look. They are remaining calm in the face of potentially emotional distress, or just in the face of something challenging around them. And so this card really, I think that this is less about a person in your life. I feel like this is more about you and your emotional response to something, okay? Staying calm in the face of struggle or challenge here. Again, I think that there's like one situation in this month that will require some mental fortitude, and it's because it's important. It's because there are some real, like, tangible results that come along with you sticking to something and seeing it through. And that's kind of what I feel like is happening here. Now you have this Wheel of Fortune and the Star, incredible energy to find in a reading. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of your destiny, okay? This says that your destiny has arrived, and right now in your life, conditions are favorable. It is interesting. We have this lion, which is associated for me with like Leo, right? And we are in this Leo season. It's almost like the stars are aligning for you here, as you also have the Star card. The thing with the Wheel of Fortune is it's like all of these things, like your conditions in your life are favorable, right? Like things are lining up. There's luck on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is a major card of luck. It's Jupiter energy. But you must take advantage. As you've probably heard me say this before, if you've watched my readings before. The thing about the Wheel of Fortune is it's not a good idea to look at the Wheel of Fortune as like a lottery win, although it can bring luck into your life. Rather, it's more important to look at it as if conditions in your life are ripe for you to make something big out of them. Okay, it's this classic energy here with the Star and the Wheel of Fortune of stars aligning. The Star represents a wish being granted into your life. The Star is my favorite card, or one of my favorite cards in the tarot, and it says that there is hope, healing, and optimism on the future for you. You know, I'm going to say it again. There's a situation in your life where things are aligning. The stars are aligning for you. And I don't feel like I need to say it again because I feel like I've said it 100 times, but I do think that this is the most important message in this reading. So take advantage of the conditions that you have now, because as the wheel suggests, the wheel will keep spinning. You never know when you may have this opportunity again. In the middle of the month here, you have the Temperance card, the Ten of Cups, and the Strength card. So incredible. We talked about this lion here on the Wheel of Fortune. Well, here's the lion again. The Strength card is the card associated with Leo. We are in this Leo season. It does not surprise me to see there are so many different signs have had the Leo card in this month. Have had the Strength card. And so this is about bravery. This is about you. Most importantly, the Strength card is about overcoming an internal obstacle, which I think is being shown and displayed here in the Nine of Wands, and asking you to push and persevere and go for it. Go for something here, because there is true happiness aligning for you. With the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, true happiness is aligning here. And this may require you to do something that you consider to be hard, or something that you perceive to be a challenge. This may not even be something that's challenging for other people, but it might be for you because of the Strength card, which again, this is not about external obstacles. The Strength card is about internal situations, okay, internal obstacles that you are looking to jump over and you are looking to be brave around. And so I think embracing the energy of bravery, of confidence, of courageousness of courage is going to be extremely important here with this Strength card. And this idea of perfect alignment. Again, we've talked about how the Ten of Cups is like receiving that final cup at the end of the rainbow, or that reward that you can find. And then you have this Temperance card as well. This is Sagittarius energy, but the Temperance card is about patience and balance, healing and harmony. You can see that they are dipping their toe here in the water. This pool of water is actually the same pool of water that you see in the Star card. And both of these pools of water here represent healing. It's a healing pool of water, and it says that if you've been looking to improve your health in some ways, Virgo, or if you've been looking to improve yourself in some way, this could be very good for you to get both of those cards. These are both of these cards are some of the major healing cards in the tarot. And so it's possible here that you are finding health, you are finding success and healing through not giving up on something, and most importantly, not giving up on yourself, as you see the Nine of Wands here. The other thing about the Temperance card is it's about mixing and combining your strengths, your talents, your elements in your life, as you see that they are sort of combining elements in the cups. And that's really a form of alchemy. And again, it's like you can really see something big come in here in this month with this Wheel of Fortune star, 10 of Cups energy, and it's about going for it. Now, in the last portion of the month here, you have the Knight of Wands, you have the you have the World, and you have the Two of Wands. So, the Knight of Wands, I do wonder for some of you well, first and foremost, some of you have a major talent here. Some of you may be in front of people. The Knight of Wands is a card that says that you are a maverick. This is the Mavericks card in the tarot. You have so many gifts that you can kind of display to the world. This is like being a Swiss Army knife. But you have it here with a card that I associate with, like sometimes I associate it with being in the spotlight or being in the starlight here, the star, being on social media. You know, it's possible that some of you are seeing like some success in a business, in an online business. Pretty much if you have a business today, you need to have some type of social media presence. So it is possible. It's also the thing about the Knight of Wands is it's the biggest card to find if you're looking to physically move, like change your zip code or relocate in some ways. And you have it here with the World, which is another major travel card. This is like a card of international travel or just travel generally. The World is the completion of a cycle. It is the completion of something important. And important it is because it is Saturn energy. Saturn is the planet that kind of pushes us to do the hard work. And we've talked about this here with the Nine of Wands at length. And so when you get the World, it is significant because it says that you've completed the journey of the major arcana, or you're about to here, as it's showing up in the last column. And this may even be the closing of one chapter, or the closing of one book in the beginning or the start of a new book here with this Two of Wands, deciding on what's the next book you want to read, right? Deciding between the two wands or between the two paths here with this Two of Wands. It's like decision energy, but it's also asking you to do some planning, some preparation, and also recognizing that just like you have this World card here, you have the world in the palm of your hands, right? Take a look at that synchronicity. It's pretty interesting that you have that. And so you have some perfect alignment here, Virgo. This is exciting. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. I would say if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And also, less than 50% of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed. So do hit the subscribe button if you watch my videos regularly. But you have this Great Fortune, Main Female, and House card. So this is an incredible combination, Great Fortune. If you have any Aries in your chart, if you have any Aries placements, I would go watch the Aries placements. You, and I think it was Aries, you both had the Great Fortune card, and this card has not come forward very often. It has not come forward recently since I've been using the Kipper. The Great Fortune is the best card to find in this Oracle deck. It says that that your change, or there's a positive change in luck, or your situation is sort of turning around for the best. Main Female is potentially you. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It's just like one of the main protagonists in the Kipper card. So it can just be you showing up. I don't attach gender. I approach these cards as energies. So this could be a feminine energy. And then you also have House. And it's possible that some of you are moving house, buying a house, or selling a house with the Knight of Wands and the World showing up here as well as this idea of like perfect alignment. We also saw the House in the distance here in the 10 of Cups. So let's go ahead and see what else we have. So you have the 7 of Pentacles, you have the 2 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles is about long-term situations. There is something here. It's long-term investments paying off. You can see that this person's harvest is finally ripe for the picking or the taking here, and they are deciding if they should take it or not. And presumably, when they take the harvest, they will kind of use it to build something bigger. And I think that some of you are maybe I don't know, but it's almost like maybe some of you have owned. Maybe you have like some equity in your home, or you have some sort of savings account that you've been growing for some time, or there's something that you've been in for maybe you've been at your job for a long time. It's like you're really deciding here, because not only do we have this Two of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, you can see this person's deciding, but also the Two of Pentacles, which is going back and forth on something. Two of Pentacles also represents a positive change by default in your financial situation, and you have it with the Knight of Pentacles, which is a financial situation arriving, or the results in your life sort of happening or stacking up or sort of happening for you. So I love this. There is this just like one thing. I think there's inner tension here. There's some inner tension going on that's coming forward as a test for you, and that happens. But then I just noticed we have the Two of Wands twice. So there is now this big storyline of you deciding, trying to figure out what road to go down, or what's the best path for you, or and I think all of this research, planning, and discovery, so to speak, is going to really help you out as you maybe make this long-term decision here with the Seven of Pentacles showing up. And then finally, you have the Empress. You can see that the Empress is surrounded by abundance, right? They're surrounded by the abundance of nature. There are crops here. Crops in tarot represent abundance and harvests. And then you can see the flowing river in the background, indicating that things are kind of working out for them. Things are kind of just happening for them. And then you have this, it's an ease type of energy. And then you have the Venus as well. Venus is the planet of luxury, wealth, the finer things in life, beauty. The Empress is a major fertility sign. And not just for children, but also in this idea that you can see something grow. And you've been seeing something grow here with the Seven of Pentacles in the past. And you could even get results here showing up here in the future with that Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So this looks incredible. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe. Really appreciate you. And I will see you in the next reading.